Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can you guess what we're playing?
No. Well, I'm here too. And I have
How
no
about
idea.
now?
Yeah, do we want to like?
Oh shit, Mario Sunshine.
I hate you.
It's my favorite.
It's Majora's Mask.
It's
Closer.
Yes, the moon doesn't look creepy at all.
That's a lot closer though. I said a Mario game.
It's The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
The greatest of all Zelda games.
I'm at Fo Anarako.
Don't look at me that way.
I'm just gonna let that be, I guess. I mean, no, but it's fine.
Let's do this. So, Tony,
Yeah.
you want to let everybody know how you,
Yeah, tell us how you feel about this
yeah,
game.
tell us all about it.
Fuck, I don't like this game. I just don't like this game. I played it a little bit as a kid at my cousin's because my cousin had an N64. We talked
Okay.
about this before. And I got to a certain point with those Mario and Luigi looking motherfuckers and gave completely up forever at 10.
Yeah.
I haven't
Alright.
touched it since and I never owned an N64. Let's go.
Well, we're gonna have his first full playthrough.
Yeah, we're
God.
gonna force him to believe that this is the best of all Zelda games.
All of it. All right. What are we?
Clockwork
Our name
Orange
is
me.
our name is gonna be feeling an R.
Richard.
Re re re
Record. Ricario.
Wretched.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Wretched.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my god.
Wretchets and Clanks.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
The Adventure of Wretchets.
Oh no, a far superior game.
Shut up. Start.
Wow.
All right.
Starting the game with only 3 hearts. What a pleb
I know,
move.
right? Man, this game, I don't understand how you like. I mean, I get how you just kind of shied away from it, but man, I love this game.
I adore this
Apparently,
game.
fucking everyone loves this game, and I have a very not so nice approach at it. Apparently,
Why?
people want to eat me alive for this opinion. Apparently,
Well, I just don't get it.
well, for me, it's mostly the fact that my first approach to Zelda was the 2D Zeldas, and then when I got
Okay.
into this, it just didn't feel the same, and I just was like, no. At some point, I just couldn't get past it. I didn't like the feel.
Okay.
And then I got older, got a GameCube. I went straight from Super Nintendo to GameCube, and then I ended up playing Twilight Princess. That was my first real try with a 3D Zelda game. That was the first one I owned,
Okay.
and that's the one I remember fondly as a child, is Twilight Princess, back in like 2004 or whatever.
So
Okay.
is that just an issue with like the graphics, or?
It was the game's feel. It felt really clunky to me, and I didn't like the feel of the 64 controller. So all that
That's
put
fair.
together, it was a really awkward experience, and it just made me angry. I didn't
Okay.
like it at
That's
all as
fair.
a kid.
Because I played it on the Nintendo 64 originally, but I way prefer the 3DS remake.
See, I can get past the graphics. The graphics aren't what bother me.
Oh no, it's not just the graphics. Like gameplay was changed in the 3DS remake too.
Really?
Yeah.
Like things
Like,
are a
it
lot
feels
smoother.
Yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
feels a lot better. The cameras work like the way they should.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
what a
they
thought,
they
right?
Yeah.
changed a lot.
it's cuz did you get Ocarina of Time for 3DS at the game store that one time?
Uh-huh. I have not played it since.
Okay, I would
have
recommend-
lost my charger.
I would recommend you get a charger.
Yeah, I lost my charger
and
for my 3DS.
and try it on 3DS and see how you like it.
I got that and Link Between Worlds, and I'm excited to try both.
Link Between
Link
Worlds is
Between
good
Worlds,
too.
Yeah. That's very good.
That's like 2.5D, the top-down, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes it is. But they made Link Between Worlds on the Switch.
No, that's 3DS.
No, well, don't they have
That's Link's Awakening on the
right
Switch.
Link's Awakening?
God, that's
Right,
good, though.
right, right.
I've played that. That's
Mhm.
and I remember playing that one on Game Boy Color. I played all the 2D Zelda games like they were
This man,
like they were crack.
Mm-hmm.
every single time I look at that, I think he's humping that rock.
He is.
Yeah, that's rock fuck.
He's a delinquent.
I never realized Navi like
drunk ass bitch.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
so
No, like hit the fence and went, oh.
Yeah, she like
I
wrecked
realized that,
herself
yeah.
there. Yeah.
yeah. Apparently they can get hurt. And we imprison them for our own amusement.
No, we put them in bottles and use them.
No, they're like Pokemon. They choose to be our friends. It's not ownership at all.
Don't
I
put
don't
that
know.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
We only own the pink ones. Those are the ones we own.
Those damn pink ones, the
Put them up in
pinkies.
jars.
Can't trust those damn pinkies.
Why are all the nice blue ones
Oh,
out with people and you pink ones are trapped behind boulders?
To be
Oh,
fair,
man.
this blue one's stuck with a talking tree and a hick.
That's true.
He's
These
not
are
a hick.
He is a country bumpkin if I've ever seen one.
He doesn't
Well,
even know
it's
how
not
to
his
read.
fault.
And he grew up with nothing but a tunic. Ugh. Ugh.
It's probably made of leaves.
You know
Who
what?
made it?
You know what I never understood.
The elf people. The Kokiri.
Yeah.
The Kokiri.
You know what I never understood though about this
Yeah.
is so. I mean, spoiler if nobody wants to
shit.
hear this, just skip
Kokiri Forest.
like a minute ahead.
It's
Um,
an old game. People know.
So, well, I mean, you never know. You really never know.
I've never finished this.
So, obviously, he gets older, right? Like, do you know about that?
Yeah, it's based on time, like
Yeah.
7 year
Yeah.
gap, right?
Okay. So, but
Yeah.
he becomes adult Link.
And that's like a game mechanic.
Yeah, but hear me
Yes.
out. People of Kokiri, like the Kokorikos,
How do you...
they don't age.
the Kokorikos.
Kokorik?
Wait,
How
wait,
do you
wait.
They're the
pronounce
Kokiri.
The Kokiri, yeah, the Kokiri.
You're thinking of Kakariko.
Yes, yes, I am.
Is...
So they don't age.
Yeah, Kokiris are
What?
they're forever children who
Yep.
live in the forest. So Link
Just
is
like
not
lollies.
Link is not a Kokiri.
No, he's
He
not.
was
a
raised
Kokiri.
by the
I was gonna
Kokiri.
say, I was gonna ask till you said that. I was like, is he Kokiri?
No,
No.
he's a Hylian.
Yeah,
Oh no.
The whole time he's
Where are his
Hylian.
parents?
exactly.
Oh,
That's
no.
That's what I'm getting into.
Who knows?
No. Wait. Where are his parents in any of the games?
That's,
He has an uncle in a couple of them.
He has a grandma.
He's got a grandma in Wind
No,
Waker.
no, wait. Twilight Princess doesn't he have?
No,
He has no one.
he's got like a neighbor dude that like watches over him.
Yeah, he's friends with his son that's like 5.
Yeah.
In Twilight Princess, he's just
Like
some random
16-year-old
guy.
Link just hangs out with this 5-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And that one girl he wants to bang, but it's the mayor's daughter.
Yeah.
Now I forget. I can't. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ilya. She's not in this. We don't even worry about her yet.
Yet.
You'll see her someday.
Yet.
I promise I want to get to Twilight Princess,
Oh,
the
I
only
wanna-
3D Zelda game I know.
I'll play through all the 3D Zeldas.
Oh, me too.
I'll play through all the
looks like
2D ones, but that's like a lot more work, in my opinion.
I absolutely
2D Zeldas are
want to
infinitely
play.
harder.
I absolutely want to play Twilight Princess, though.
Oh, I'm all for it. Are we gonna play the HD version, or are we gonna play the version on the Wii?
I don't have either of those. I have the GameCube one.
I think we should play the Wii.
The Wii one weirds me out because it's flipped. It's completely mirrored from the one on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's
more
actually
people
a real
have
thing.
right hand than left hand with motion.
Yeah, but Link's left-handed.
And that will mess with me because I've never seen it mirrored.
Yeah.
I will
Skyward
get completely
Sword?
turned around.
Skyward Sword Link is right-handed.
Yeah, because of the motion control.
Yeah, because motion controls.
Oh
They
yeah.
switched it because
A predominant amount
specifically
of
because of the
people.
Wii.
I forgot about that.
But like canonically, he's a left-handed boy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In like every not motion controlled
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah.
Was he left-handed in Breath of the Wild?
Ugh,
What
don't even get me
is
started.
he in Breath of the Wild? That's like a totally different.
He's
Link
like not even
altogether.
like a person. He's like a weird squat like. Have you ever seen the pictures of him like in just like the base clothing, like the underwear?
That's how I played it.
His proportions are so odd.
Like what blue suit? I used nothing but underwear the whole time.
Yeah.
Except in the volcano area where you would literally burn alive. Yeah, they put survival elements in and it just felt weird.
We got the thing!
The Kokiri sword!
I fucking missed the sound.
It's the Kokiri sword.
Oh my god, how does it feel to play a Zelda game with like music?
I love
Ooh!
it. I forgot.
Hold up, what are you insinuating here?
The Breath of the Wild had no musical tracks whatsoever that were worth listening to.
The cooking track that's like 3 seconds long.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild was a dumpster fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not like Breath of the Wild at all. I
See,
have some hot takes about this.
that's even a hotter take than me with Ocarina. 'Cause
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
lot of people that are crazy about Breath of the
No,
Wild.
I
Yeah.
thought Breath of the Wild was god awful.
You know
Yeah,
what?
well, what do you think about it getting a sequel?
I'm
I
gonna
think
listen to what you say. I'll
they
say
need
what
to
I say.
veer the hell away from it, and they need to overhaul. The concept that they had was fantastic. I loved the concept of it. The issue is they had all these dungeons that were stupid.
Yeah.
Like they weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't feel like
They weren't real dungeons.
No, they didn't. They felt like mini game puzzles.
They were
Yes.
mini game puzzles, and
And
there were
that's-
hundreds of them.
That is not how a dungeon's supposed
Well,
to be. Like
I'm
when
saying-
you play this, when you play all these other Zeldas,
Yeah.
they're pure like hard dungeons. If you wanted to do small side quests like that for like heart pieces or junk like that,
Which there are.
by all means,
Oh, yeah.
all other
throw that
Zeldas.
in there as a side quest. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah.
But when you just completely leave out dungeons as a whole,
Yeah.
and your whole entire thing is like, hey, we have this open world thing. Oh, you could just go fight Ganon. Who gives a shit? Like, no, there's a whole build up for
So
everything.
yeah, they
Yeah.
completely ignore the formula. There's no formula in Breath of the Wild.
No,
Which I
it's
don't-
very freeform, which I feel like was a good idea, but they went way too far with
Well,
it.
That's
how
what I'm
the-
saying. It's a great
Yeah.
concept, but they threw all logic out the window.
And you know why that's a great concept? Because that's the very first Zelda game.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how it plays the entire time.
But you know what the first Zelda game had?
what?
Actual dungeons.
A dungeon,
Music,
structure.
Boss battles.
Yeah.
Ganon. A good Ganon.
Yeah, we didn't even
Oh,
really
what?
get the real Ganon in the first Breath of the Wild.
The thing I hate about Breath of the Wild is whenever you play through the actual only 4 real dungeons properly, you only get
Quotation
half a
mark
fucking
real.
health. You mute Ganon as an enemy.
Yeah.
And you get a boss rush if you go in before fighting all those.
Mhm.
It's so much better if you just go in automatically. And then it's like a 30-minute game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I need a shield too.
You need a shield, bro. Sword and
yes.
shield.
Yeah, I gotta go. Now I remember. I gotta go to the shop. I think
Gotta
it's
buy
this, right?
Do you,
I
you
think
buy
you
it, right?
You have it puke up by some donkey. I don't fucking know.
No, it's not this. Dang it.
That's a lot of heart.
Yeah, the way I feel about Breath of the
Just
Wild
get stuck.
is I wasn't a fan of it, mainly because the story was very light.
Oh
The
boy,
dungeons,
was
Haha.
the dungeons were like almost non-existent,
it. Story.
and yeah, I had fun while playing it, I will say, but I don't see that as a Zelda game, like a true Zelda
It's really
game.
not.
Yeah.
The fact they could have branded it as anything else, and Link and Zelda weren't there, and it would have been just an okay game.
Yep. But the fact that they slapped Link and Zelda in there, it just became a bad game.
Well, see, that's my take on BioShock as well. Because when BioShock Infinite came out, it's completely different than the other two, and everyone loved the concept of it.
Oh yeah, I love
was
BioShock.
the only outlier
Infinite.
that hated it. I don't like Infinite.
Okay.
I think it's bad as a BioShock game. I
can
think it
see
didn't
that.
need all the time rift bullshit. I thought the story was super convoluted for what BioShock is. And the fact that they just threw Rapture in there to make some people happy pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it was anything that wasn't called BioShock, if it was like Chrome War, some stupid shit, it would have been a great game. That's a good concept, but it's not fucking BioShock. You
Yeah.
can't just take an IP and completely change it out of nowhere and think that everyone's going to be okay with it.
Exactly. And like, I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I'm like the biggest Zelda fan.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy Breath of the Wild 2 regardless and play it.
Hey, I'll play it at your
Like-
house, so I don't gotta.
Play it just to shit all over it.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a chance, but like, I really hope they like focus more in on what a Zelda game is in the sequel.
Yeah, it looked like they had a lot more voice acting and a lot less Zelda.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Trailer.
if more voice acting means more story, I'm almost willing to take it.
That's the thing is, I didn't think the voice actors were very good.
No,
Why was Zelda English, first of all?
the only voice actor I really liked
don't
was
know,
the
dude.
like British.
Gerudo lady. What was her name?
The big, hot, dark one?
Yeah, she was good with
she
her
was good,
voice.
yeah.
That made sense.
That was a good
Every
voice
other
actor.
one, I was like, it doesn't seem like these were like well thought out.
The tiny little lolly Gerudo was weird.
I liked her.
She was a fun character, but
Yeah.
I didn't like her voice at all.
I don't
The
remember
voices
her
ruined
voice.
it, man.
Which is probably like,
I really prefer the ha in all the subtitles.
yeah.
That's Zelda to me.
That's why I say they veered away. Like, I understand getting away from like the formula and trying something new. I understand
Yes.
that, but I think what they really should have done is kind of keep some of it while also veering away, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh
really,
yeah,
what they
you gotta
did was
stick to the roots at
they,
least.
they veered so far away that it's no longer a Zelda game.
Exactly.
They made a totally different game and called it Zelda.
Yeah, the
I would-
only thing keeping it a Zelda game is the fact that you have Gorons, you're playing as a character named Link, and like, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. And Zelda's there. Yeah, and Ganon and Zelda.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
Ganon.
Link, it's been 100 years. Get out of your fucking coma.
Exactly.
What
How
do you
much
think-
pizza did you eat, man?
What do you think about the what is it? Hyrule Warriors prequel.
What?
The Hyrule Warriors.
See, I was about to get into that. I like the Zelda spin-offs being weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love
They're all
Dynasty
weird.
Warriors. That's one of my favorite. Musou games are one of my favorite hack and slash games.
Yeah.
And Hyrule Warriors 1 was fan-fucking-phenomenal. I think having the Breath of the Wild IP characters in this kind of game will be a lot better than Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah. It's gonna do crazy amounts of storytelling that the first game did not do at all.
Gonna do phenomenally better than any Breath of the Wild stuff.
Yeah.
Or since.
I'm also curious on what they're actually gonna do for the second one.
Well, if you've seen the trailer, I'm assuming both of you have.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, I have not.
Okay. Well, it looks interesting.
Because of the impression I got from Breath of the Wild for the first one, it has veered me so far away from even caring.
Okay. So basically, it's
This
like
one's purposely
it's
not
like a
Zelda game, though.
30-second clip of you and Zelda like walking through like this underground dungeon like thing, and then you come across like Ganon's corpse, like the actual physical
Yeah,
body
you do.
Oh,
of
what?
him,
Yeah.
and he's there under the ground being held down by this like ghostly seal.
Da, da,
And then
da, da.
Darn.
Something happens and like the seal dissipates and like his neck cracks over
Yeah.
and his eyes glow red
And you hear the crack. It's good.
and then it just like cuts out and I'm like, oh. It's like, okay, so they're bringing back, like, actual Ganon, not whatever Calamity thing is.
So they had some gameplay leaks.
Did
The
they?
game looks really fucking smooth, like 60 FPS all the way.
Well, I
all the
would
way
hope
through.
so.
Well, the first Hyrule Warriors had a lot of stuttering because it was on the Wii U, and the Wii U could not handle
Ugh.
that many characters at once.
Can
Yes.
we talk
The
about the
Switch is
train
gonna be
wreck?
great.
Can we talk about the train wreck that was the Wii U?
God, I really...
I don't like to. It just reminds me of sad
I
times.
wanted it to be good, okay? We got a Wii... I'm gonna destroy the illusion. There's a Wii U right here next to me.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be good so bad.
I
I love my Wii U for what I use it for.
I did my damnedest to support the Wii U.
But you know what?
And it just
It-
wasn't enough.
It's not a good idea. It was a bad fucking idea. And they
Oh.
marketed it like it was a console you could move away from. You gotta be like 10 feet near
Oh, yeah.
it if you want to use that
like,
tablet.
the
Oh,
Wii U
yeah.
is like the proto-Switch.
It was.
Is what I feel like
And it really
was.
didn't work.
Yeah.
That's, oh no, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was just a prototype Switch.
'Cause the Nintendo tried to innovate with every console in some way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's not just another fucking block. But the problem with the Wii U was they had nothing for it.
It was definitely a half step of an innovation where they're like, we could like push this a little further, but we need to get something out like now.
God, I love
Yeah.
how the tablet was CRT quality because it's so small. That's the best you could say.
Oh,
Sorry, I
jeez.
coughed.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
You very subtly muted your mic to do it.
Man, this guy is so annoying.
Yeah, I just want to... You know those people you
What's
just
his
want
name?
to
Is it
deck
Milo?
them right in the
Y-
face?
yeah, like Milo or Milo or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I just call him Deck You? Just deck you right in the face.
Deck him right in the face with my Deku stick.
What?
Deku sticks?
I got a stick!
Deku sticks!
Oh my god!
Did you
We're
not know
going to
about
see
that?
the Deku tree. They also give you Deku nuts. I'm not lying about
I'm
any
not
of this.
fucking with you. I had no idea these were things. I was talking about My Hero Academia.
Oh.
Holy shit, what?
It's a
Yeah,
Deku
it's the
tree.
Great Deku Tree.
Ah, I just called him the Big Tree.
No!
Bro, I never owned this game.
He was the
Look at
Deku
him.
tree in Wind Waker too.
I don't know. I don't think so. Didn't
It's not the same tree, but
Oh,
it's like a
'cause
baby
this-
tree.
Well,
fucking zit
yeah,
tree.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to
let's
spoil
not
it.
mention it, but yeah.
Because like now, if he doesn't know that, I wonder what else he doesn't know.
Can I
about
just
this
call
game.
him Pizza Face the Tree? The
Yes.
one in Wind Waker?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that one.
He looks like Chef Boyardee the tree.
Oh, that and, you know... Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I meant like look at his mustache and everything.
Oh, he was
He
talking-
looks like Chef Boyardee the tree.
He was talking about the Wind Waker
I
one.
was talking
Yeah,
about...
I
with
know,
his
I know.
big, like, underbite.
Yeah.
And he had, like, the zit slimes all
Yeah.
over him. He looks like he bought a pizza from Chef Boyardee
This-
Tree over here.
I forgot
This
her
is
name
one
was
of
Wretched.
my favorite parts though because he's like, well, if you're ready, get in my mouth.
Just crawl right in. It's
Enter
fine.
me, young child, who is not clearly 100 years old and still a child.
You were put in my care.
Now be
Now
put in
crawl
my
into
roots.
my mouth.
Oh yeah, that's how I do it.
Find my sweet nectar.
Ooh, that's how we're traveling for the rest of the game.
He can backflip?
Yeah.
This
It's the-
motherfucker's like 6. He can backflip?
It's the quickest
He's
way
a-
to get
he's
across
a
the
nimble man.
field.
Yeah, this
too.
is actually the quickest way to travel in this game.
I know there's a sidestep that I saw people do like that.
That's yeah. Mhm.
It's
That's
the-
the meme. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
meme. I know memes of this game, and Impa's got big boobs.
Oh, wait till you see the fairies. They're to die
Oh
for.
yeah.
Like the Great Fairy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't remember how she looked in this.
They're beautiful. Don't worry about it.
Slip into my mouth and grab my Deku nut.
They're even more beautiful than the Breath of the Wild fairies.
Oh.
Those ones are fucking huge, man.
They're the same size.
If there's anyone out there that has that giantess kink going on,
You can crawl right inside.
yeah, you can. Anyone like
No.
Vor out there?
Get outta
any
here.
fucking Vor fans out there?
Is it still Vor if you don't crawl in through the mouth?
Yeah, it's Vor either way.
Okay.
It's just
okay.
called something different.
Oh,
Stop.
what's it called?
Pussy Vor, anal Vor.
Okay.
Oh god.
Still just
okay.
Vor.
All right, we're done. That's. You've ruined it. You've ruined it.
Soiled it. Like
Soiled it.
we shut off the game altogether. This is the first and last episode of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The thing is, we're committing Vor right now. He went inside this tree
Yeah.
by the mouth.
Look at all the spiders inside of him.
Got
This
that
is
done.
what Vor
Yeah.
is. Oh my god.
My God.
All right, we're.
We do this multiple times throughout the game, by the way.
Just commit acts of
Yes.
sexual violence towards a child.
No, Vor.
He's like 6.
We crawl.
Oh,
in-
yeah, we do,
crawl
don't we?
into multiple
Really?
entities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, is there a Dodongo in here that you can just crawl right inside of?
No, but
No.
close.
What? Really?
It's not exactly a Dodongo, but.
I would say like the opposite of a Dodongo.
Oh yeah,
The
wait.
dingo?
This is how I do this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to spit out the nut and you'd be like, nah, bitch, you gotta swallow that shit.
Forgive me.
When she tried to spit out the nut.
And you just tell her to swallow.
Oh.
When she give the nut, so you give it back.
You know what else irritated me about Breath of the Wild?
No, none of these guys?
Nah, go ahead, keep going.
No, I'm so sorry.
Let's piss off everyone.
I don't even care,
We,
man.
the
Keep
first
going.
Fall
episode, we
damage.
just need to get it all out.
There's fall damage in other Zelda.
Ah,
No.
this when you go forward and
Oh,
you
wait.
roll off a cliff, you literally roll into it. And you don't take fall
you
damage.
can, but you can also
Yes,
take
yeah.
fall
but
damage.
there's a way to not take fall damage,
Well, there's a way in that too. You just gotta control your stamina bar and glide.
which is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a stamina bar. That's what I didn't like about Skyward Sword. But at least in Skyward Sword it worked better.
Well, at least in Skyward Sword, the most you could lose was like a heart. You could fall, you could jump off the Sky Island, fall straight to the ground, and slam into the ground.
I forgot about
And
that.
only lose like a
Fairy
heart.
slingshot.
It's like, will it just automatically do it if I don't press a button?
Like, nope.
It's like that scene in the Spider-Man 3 game when you gotta
Oh.
rescue Mary Jane.
No.
I'm going to die.
All right, we have the slingshot now, which is good.
All right.
Oh,
we
is
can
that
kill-
how we fling our nut at everybody?
Yeah, dude.
Damn it!
We
I
can
should
kill
have
all
my
the
button.
Skulltulas now.
Yes, we can.
Even the golden ones.
Oh shit!
Boom. See that though?
Oh my god, a Zelda puzzle.
Exactly.
To be fair though, it's over.
Yeah, but that little bit of this alone probably had more puzzle in it than Breath of the Wild had in its entire like entity.
See, I liked some of the puzzles in those mini dungeons. It wasn't a dungeon, but they were
Yeah.
good puzzles. I liked the
Yeah,
puzzles.
I would agree with that.
My other issue.
I liked how we
But
used
don't
the
use
elements
them-
like shock and shit.
Yeah, don't use them instead of dungeons.
Oh my fucking god, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they copy and pasted those
again,
fuckers everywhere.
Again, good for side quests, nothing else.
Yeah. We could count this as a side quest. It's fun.
This is not.
This is a
side
main quest.
Yeah, look at you
We're
killing
trying
the
to save
Skulltulas.
our adopted father's life right now.
Yeah.
By committing 4.
Yeah.
I feel like when we're out of this tree is when the game actually starts.
Has he told us what we're
This is
doing this
probably a
for yet, or
tutorial.
no?
Actually, they kind of just throw you in.
They never explain. And Link's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Because I know at some point
He's just
he's
cool
like,
with
there's
it?
something, like, there's a parasite inside of me that needs to be taken care of. I need you to go in here and do this.
Oh my god, a parasite. What?
But is that after we're done, or?
I think that's this one.
Yeah, that is this one. I was just curious if he told us now or if we're, when we're done.
Oh dang it!
What the fuck?
It's a giant one. Hold on, I gotta.
That's a big Skulltula. That reminds me of the big spiders in Twilight Princess that are not called Skulltulas, apparently.
What are they called now?
Who knows?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
They never say.
Oh.
It's not called Skulltulas by anyone. As far as I know.
Ooh, my favorite part is when we get to jump down the whole thing.
I'm pretty sure it's right here, but I don't remember if I needed to go from here or if there's more around here.
Oh, there's like a web down there, isn't there?
Can we
Yeah.
look up and see if there's another level?
I think it's this one.
we'll find
Yeah,
out.
it's this one.
God, I love that sound.
Yeah.
I heard the
Oh.
Navi hey, and I thought it was my phone for a second. I was
Oh,
like, did I not like
I forgot
silence my
the
phone?
Navi Hey is your phone right now.
Yeah.
Freaks me out every time.
Hey! Listen!
What are the? Oh yeah, Deku seeds.
Oh my
those are for the
god!
slingshot, right?
You get the nut, you get the seed, you
You
get the whole stock.
sticks, You get.
all of it.
What else do we get of Deku things?
Does he have great Deku balls too?
Well, that would be the nuts.
Listen, Nate.
Do we get Deku leaves, or
Yeah.
is that in the other one?
That's in the other one, I think.
You get one in Wind Waker,
Yeah.
Gust Leaf, or whatever the fuck it's called. I
Alright.
don't own Wind Waker either, but I have seen most of that.
I
game.
love Wind Waker.
It's really pretty.
It's
I
just
love
like,
how
refreshing and happy, and everything about it is nice.
I just love how that exact reason is why everyone hated it when it first came out.
know.
Because they did that test for the realistic shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone thinks Twilight Princess is just super not great because it feels like the Crybaby
That's
game.
like the only one. It's the odd one out stylistically.
Well, it's because everyone cried and whined for it, so
What's
now
with
everyone
the-
sees it as like the
Yeah.
spoiled
Oh,
kid
no.
game.
Well, they did that with they sort of did that with Breath of the Wild, technically,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
I just
screwed
I don't
that
want
because they had like the Wii U Zelda test footage that was similar to
Come on, there it is.
Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, for the Nintendo NX.
Yeah, and you're like, whoa, this is coming out. I'm gonna go buy a Wii U launch day,
No.
and then it never came out. And what we got was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Years later.
Gross.
In
ass.
By the
Wii
time I
U's-
moved on to a Switch.
In the Wii U's death streak.
Yep.
I just don't want Twilight Princess to be remembered as like Breath of the Wild in any way. Because Twilight Princess is
Oh, it's
very.
not.
Well, here's the
If
thing.
you ask me, it's
Not in
very
any way.
underrated.
No, see, the thing
I would
is
say
Twilight
so.
Princess came before Breath of the Wild,
Yes.
so no, in no way in hell am I ever gonna... Any Zelda game, I don't care what it is, will never become, oh, that's like Breath of the Wild, because then I'm just gonna instantly be like, ah, that game was shit. And on that note...
The Oracle game. And on that note,
we'll finish this dungeon next time.
bye guys.
Bye.
Bye!